Yo, what is up, guys? It's your boy Jamichael, and I'm here giving y'all another banger. And since I'm giving y'all another banger, if y'all could go ahead and like this video, that would help a lot. And if you enjoy basketball content and you want to see more basketball content, then go ahead and subscribe to this channel. I like to upload as much as I can, and I like to give basketball content to the people, and I hope that if you enjoy basketball content that you subscribe to this channel. I think that if you enjoy basketball content, then you would really enjoy this channel. But without further ado, let's get into today's video, which is going to be talking about Lamelo Ball. Now, if you're a fan of the NBA for longer than about 3 years, then the name Lamelo Ball should not be an unfamiliar name to you. However, if you don't know who Lamelo Ball is, then allow me to fill you in. Lamelo Ball is the youngest of the Ball brothers, who the oldest brother, Lonzo Ball, being the most notable, is the point guard for the New Orleans Pelicans and was a former player of the Los Angeles Lakers and the UCLA Bruins. Growing up in the Ball family, Lamelo was the youngest out of the three Ball brothers, which means he was born into an environment which was already extremely competitive, and being the youngest, he was put at a disadvantage because all his brothers were older than him. With all this against him, Lamelo had to learn very quickly how to keep up with his older brothers if he didn't want to be caught lacking behind. It is here where the seeds were planted for Lamelo to become a future NBA superstar, because this competitiveness would drive Lamelo to become the player that he is today and to further become a better player. Now, I'm going to fast forward a few years into his 8th grade year, where LeVar Ball, his father, asked Lamelo Ball to move up a year in order to play basketball with his older brothers, Lonzo and LiAngelo. So at 13, Lamelo Ball was asked to already play against competition that was older than him and had to move up a year just to be able to play basketball with his older brothers, where they would dominate. Chino Hills would go 35-0 and they would win the national title. Now, I can spend a lot of time talking about Lamelo's journey in his high school career, but not to make a long video, I will briefly discuss Lamelo's journey throughout the years. After spending his freshman year with Chino Hills, in his sophomore year, LeVar Ball and Chino Hills head coach would further have issues, as LeVar had issues with the coaching and the style of play, where he would remove Lamelo, and Lamelo would go and play for Lithuania and become the youngest player ever to play international basketball at the age of 15. Lamelo would play against grown men and would struggle at the beginning. However, many people did not hold this against him, because this was a very quick decision, and Lamelo was a 15-year-old playing against older guys, which made it significantly harder for him to adjust to. After this, Lamelo Ball would return back to the United States, where his father, LeVar Ball, would create a basketball league for Lamelo to play in, where they would win the championship. After this, after having a discussion with his father, Lamelo finally told his father that he would like to return back to high school, where he would finish his senior year with Spire Academy. Now, because Lamelo spent those first parts of his career in Lithuania, this would make him ineligible to play for college basketball, so Lamelo had to make a decision after graduating from Spire Academy on what he should do post high school. It is there that Lamelo Ball chose that he was going to go to Australia, and this is where all the seeds finally come into play when talking about Lamelo Ball and why I believe that he will be a future NBA superstar. Lamelo's time in Australia was nothing short of great for his first rookie season. In his rookie season, he would average 17, 8, and 7 and would be a great catalyst for his team on the offensive end whenever they needed it. Lamelo demonstrated the ability that he can hurt you in more than just one capacity, and that his game has a lot of polish to it. Lamelo showed the ability to get his teammates involved and was able to score off isolation plays and was able to become a team player all at the same time within his first rookie season. With so many doubters for Lamelo Ball coming after his high school stunts, there was lots of doubt of whether Lamelo Ball would be able to survive at the highest levels, and if he was just an internet sensation that had no real skills. However, in Australia, all of this would be put to rest. It is now that we get to talk about Lamelo Ball and where he can end up in the future. Because Lamelo Ball has demonstrated that he is one of the best prospects in terms of talent, Any team that believes in their player development or believes in player development should draft Lamelo Ball. Lamelo Ball has all the keys in order to become a future NBA superstar. Lamelo doesn't have to be a scorer, but he can become a scorer if needs be. And Lamelo has demonstrated the ability that if he is not taking on the grunt of the offensive end, that he is capable of taking a Stephen Curry or Luka Doncic approach in defense, where he's smart enough to get into passing lanes and steal the ball, but not so much as a lockdown defender. So any team that is looking to build a future and believes in player development should absolutely take a look at Lamelo Ball. Now, I do not believe the Timberwolves will take Lamelo Ball with the first pick. I believe Anthony Edwards will become the first pick, which is what I said in the last video. However, I do believe that Lamelo will be one of the top lottery picks, and I do believe that if the NBA draft were to start today, my pick would be that Lamelo would end up in New York. And I believe that a New York situation for Lamelo Ball would be a great situation, as Lamelo is a big market player who could thrive in a big market and could attract other superstars to later play with. I believe with the right coaching and with the right player development that one day Lamelo Ball will be on triple-double watch every single day that he steps onto a basketball court. With that being said, guys, that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for listening. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I will be giving out more basketball content towards the end of the year, especially during free agency, so please tune in and please subscribe for more. But without further ado, I'm out, guys. Thank you so much.